In a previous video, I gave a sketch of what I described as the modern management system. And the concept there is this increased complexity that we have to deal with, the uncertainty, work from home, AI, all this blizzard of things that we're getting hit with really does require us to update our management practices from those which existed 5-10 years ago when we designed the processes that are currently in place. Now, it seems to be confusing with this mix of different elements all at play. And so what I want to describe here is how they actually sort of fit together into this modern management system. And the idea is each of these elements exists somewhere in your current information systems. And they may be multiple different systems. It might be your HRIS system, might be your strategic planning system or a dashboarding system, your financial system, FP&A. It might be in a governance system, it might be in social media. So they exist, but they're in different pockets in your organization. So this modern management system takes that information from those transaction systems and consolidates it into one view. Now, this is no different than the dashboard of your car. It takes information from your gas system, your engine system, your wheels, navigation. They're all different units of measure. They're all different systems that don't necessarily work together, and presents it to you in that management system, that dashboard that you use to drive your car. Now, to put this together in the management context, because these are different units of measure, different cadences, different owners, different systems, different locations, we convert these different things into objectives and key results. In other words, for each one of these systems, what are my objectives? What are my objectives around employee engagement? What are the key results? What are my objectives around financial returns? And how do I measure that? What are my objectives around strategy and so forth? In other words, these OKRs become the standard unit of measure that allows us to consolidate information from across these disparate systems and standalone systems, ad hoc systems, even manual entry, into that overall management system. So it's not that complicated when you begin to think about where the source data is and how you manage with it. So hopefully that demystifies some of what we talked about in the modern management system. So that's a brief story about how we consolidate this information into that final management system. The two other things I want to touch on, but I'm going to do it in a separate video. First is, what's that overall wiring diagram? How do these other systems integrate with each other or relate to each other? And then secondly, how do we use this as a management practice to run the business?